The moon doesn't just reflect light, it reveals the truth. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal what's in store with this total solar eclipse in Leo. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Astro Lounge. I am your host and fellow astrologer, Jessie Jupiter. I study traditional Western astrology as well as have a strong love for health and wellness. Welcome to the channel where I combine my strong love for health and wellness with my strong love for astrology. Meanwhile, revealing the secrets behind what the moon is trying to tell us. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I will have a 3-card collective tarot reading as well as an additional oracle card that I will be pulling just to get an alternative energy perspective as we are navigating through this very cosmic energy. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. I appreciate you guys so much. Anything that you do to support this channel, I value it very much so. So without further ado, I bring to you, on August the 12th, we have a total solar eclipse and new moon in Leo. So first off, I want to start off by saying happy birthday to all of the Leos out there. It is officially now Leo season with the sun in Leo, so I wanted to wish you all a very happy birthday. And now I want to talk briefly about what the sign of Leo represents. Leo is ruled by the sun in astrology. The sun represents our life source energy, our inner child, how it is that we express ourselves, how it is that we are seen in the world. It is our self-expression. So these are some of the qualities and archetypes that we can experience with Leo energy. It is very fiery. It's a fire sign. It's a fixed sign. This is fixed fire. And this is a very strong, very potent, very performative, very spotlight driven. It's very much about authority. Leo, we want to think about Leo as being a very authoritative and very leadership quality to it. So these are some of the archetypes. Now, moving forward, we're going to jump into the chart here. So first off, I want to point to where Leo is within the chart. It represents the 5th house. The 5th house is our creativity, our life source. It is our creation, production. It is all things creative in the world. Everything that we spoke about within the archetypes of Leo. And if we look to the 5th house, we can see that we have a massive stellium that is taking place. More than one planet, all hanging out in that 5th house. And this is where our solar eclipse is. In the 5th house, we first off have Mercury, the mind, the messenger. Next, we have Jupiter, planet of abundance, expansion, and growth. Next, we have the sun and the moon making this solar eclipse, with the sun being in its home sign of Leo, being our life source energy, our vitality and self-expression, and the moon being our emotions. And lastly, we have the south node in Leo, being our karmic exit point, the things that we cannot take with us to the future, the things that are slowly being stripped away from our ego, that have only simply been holding us back from our true creativity. Now with our north node in Aquarius, where we just recently had our full moon in Aquarius conjunct Pluto in retrograde, massive transformation for the collective, massive transformation and awakenings for us as individuals. And with the sun in Leo, this is very much a time for us to be seen and put on that pedestal. So can we keep up? Do we know how to handle this energy? First off, with Mercury, the messenger, this is very much us speaking, vocalizing, hearing about self-expression. This is about getting inspired, inspiring others, speaking to others about what you find to be creative, what you're envisioning to be creative, your thoughts, your ideas. Next, with Jupiter, this is expansion of your creativity. This is you learning more about your skill sets. diving in deeper to understand your creativity from a deeper place, and having the knowledge to where you can share with others that have the same interests, becoming more well-rounded within your skill sets. Then with the moon, this is your creativity coming from a deeper place, becoming more emotionally aligned with your creativity, whereas it's not coming from outside of you. You becoming more deeply in tune with your creativity, where it's becoming an outlet, and you're channeling your emotions into your creativity. I love this. This is my favorite. This is my favorite part. And then next, we have the sun, which is the self-expression. And this is the time for us to really be seen and show ourselves with this eclipse. Getting rid of what doesn't belong. Getting rid of the ego. Cutting it off because it doesn't exist here anymore. You don't want to completely kill off your ego because your ego is actually your inner child. You don't want to kill your inner child. I'm tired of people saying ego death. You don't want your inner child to die, because if that inner child dies, then you're in big trouble. You got to protect the inner child. You got to give it some leeway here. Let it express itself, but don't let it get carried away. Don't let it run the show. Know how to contain it. Tame the beast. Exactly. This is Leo season. Tame the beast. That's all. I'm going to name that this video. Tame the beast. Then next we have the South Node in Leo, which is us exiting this state of needing to be validated, needing to be put on a pedestal, needing to be center stage in the spotlight, needing to compete. But we can still be leaders here. We can still lead people in such a way where we're leading them in creativity, but not getting a big head, not feeling like we're better than everyone else, not getting into that competitive energy. If you want to compete with anybody, compete with yourself. That's how you get better, especially with Jupiter in Leo. You get better by competing with yourself. If you can do better than you did yesterday, then you're on the right track. As for some of the important aspects that are taking place during this solar eclipse, we first off have a trine taking place between Saturn in Aries and the moon in Leo. This is an extremely supportive aspect. Saturn wants you to be successful in your creativity, but he's going to test you here. He's absolutely going to put you through some trials. In order to be successful within your creativity, you must understand first that it doesn't happen overnight. Slow and steady wins the race, or takes the cake, whatever you want. But this is taking disciplined action towards your creativity. This is taking a calculated plan and putting it into place so that you can achieve the results that you are desiring. This is extremely supportive. Use this energy to the best of your ability because it is for you. It is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Next, we have a trine taking place between Uranus in Gemini and Venus in Libra. This is us very much finding common ground within our relationships, finding harmony and balance. This is also us becoming more mentally aware of our communication when speaking to our relationships and our loved ones. This is us sharing ideas, these shocking ideas that we have, and revealing them to our relatives and our friendships and our coworkers. This is us sharing that sudden insight and ideas. You may receive some sudden insight or ideas or knowledge from someone outside of you. Next, we have a tight sextile taking place between Pluto in Aquarius and Neptune in Aries. And this is essentially us making our dreams become a reality by taking the physical steps necessary in order to make those dreams and visions come true. This is making the impossible possible. Next, we have a sextile taking place between Uranus in Gemini and Neptune in Aries. This is the bridge between our intuition and our innovation. This is the difference between the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. Being able to bring what's in the unconscious, out of the dark, and into reality. Presenting it in front of us so that we can make the changes necessary for the future going forward. Lastly, one of the most harmonious aspects that I see in this entire chart is we have a trine taking place between Mars in Cancer and the North Node in Aquarius. And this is essentially us becoming emotionally and physically aligned with our destiny. Taking the actions necessary that are aligned with our emotions and moving towards the future that is calling us. We just have to be willing to take action, be willing to move. For some more challenging aspects, we have an opposition taking place between Mercury in Leo and Pluto in Aquarius. And now this has the potential for some of us to be really digging around in the dirt of some very difficult conversations regarding the past, almost to the point where it becomes obsessive, not being able to let go of the past and really going down the rabbit hole and asking questions like, why am I not where I want to be by now? Why did this happen to me? This happened to me and that happened to me, and really being stuck in the past. And it's very important in these moments to focus on the present, understanding that the past is history and tomorrow is a mystery. We can rewrite history by creating a new future, but how we do that is within the present moment, taking the actions necessary in the present moment for the future. Next, we have an opposition taking place between Neptune in Aries and Venus in Libra. Now, this is where looks can become deceiving. Very important here to use your discretion, use your discernment, because this has the potential to cause some of us to see life through the lens of rose-colored glasses. This can be deceitful energy, so just be alert and be aware, be observant. Make sure you have some clarity. Use your logic. Don't forget about your intuition. But here it's important to not just fully and completely only listen to your intuition. Use your logic too. Make sure you have some certainty. Make sure you have some answers. And listen carefully. Read any documents carefully, thoroughly before signing anything here. Because this energy can come across as quite deceptive. So just be alert there. So that's what I have for the astrology, guys. And now we're going to move into the anatomy that is ruled by Leo. The anatomy that is ruled by Leo is the cardiovascular system, the heart, as well as the chest and the upper back. And some of the things that we can incorporate in order to protect our bodies during this solar eclipse in Leo, first off is try to find ways to manage and lower stress and lower cortisol within the body. Starting with making sure that you are getting good quality rest, even if it means that you need to go to sleep 1 hour earlier than usual. Managing that good quality sleep and prioritizing good quality sleep. Next, spend time in nature. Spend time with animals. Spend time in the sun. The sun is vitality. The sun is what gives life to everything around you. So it gives you life too, believe it or not. Also, spend time with people that lift you up. Spend time with people who raise your vibration. Spend time with people who make you laugh and make you feel young again. Also, make sure that the people that you spend time with make you feel better after you leave them, rather than drained. Next would be sun salutations, stretching, early morning stretching. Yoga is great. My favorite yoga pose for Leo season is the Sphinx. It opens up the heart and lengthens the spine. Also, positive affirmations, rewiring the neural pathways to begin to start to think more positively about yourself rather than always speaking so negative about yourself. You deserve to be treated by kindness by others, but you also deserve to be treated by kindness by yourself. Next would be process grief. No longer putting it on the back burner and saying you'll get to it when you get to it. Process grief. On your terms, yes, but process it when you are ready, even if it means journaling or speaking to someone in a safe space of whom you trust. Next would be make sure that you consult with a physician before making any changes to your diet and or lifestyle. But some of the things that I like to incorporate into my diet to help my heart, specifically, first off, is I love turmeric, anti-inflammatory, great for reducing inflammation in the body. I also love to incorporate nuts, seeds, fatty fish, and berries, all great for the heart, antioxidants, removes free radicals, leafy greens, absolutely great for the heart. Now, these are all some things that you can incorporate into your life and your lifestyle in order to boost heart health and just overall health and vitality. Also, incorporating a little bit of sea salt into your water can do wonders with the electrolytes for your body, especially during the summer months where it's hot and there's so much vitality that is being lost through sweat and perspiration, and you have to revitalize the body, rejuvenate the body. So electrolytes. So that's the anatomy and some of the routines that you can do for Leo eclipse. So now we're going to move into a 3-card tarot card reading and our 1 oracle, and we'll see what we got here. All right, guys, we got our 3 cards, and first off, we have got the Death card. And this very much speaks to this solar eclipse in Leo. Eclipse is when we are actually eclipsing things out of our life, aka something is being killed off. Something is being removed from ourselves that can no longer come with us to the future. And I really think this speaks to parts of our ego that we are having to let go of in order to move forward to a future that is more certain and more authentic for ourselves. So first, that's the Death card. Next, we've got the Moon card. And this actually is about a release. A release and the end of a cycle. And not only is this a release of a part of ourself that we can no longer take with us to the future, being a eclipse, but we also enter directly into a new moon right after. So we're not only releasing, we're making space for something new, but with a new moon directly after, that's planting a seed directly after this release. That's quick. That's quick planting of a new seed for something new. And I hope that you've thought it through. I know I have. Last but not least, we've got the 4 of Cups. And this very much speaks to me about Neptune opposing Venus, about how looks can be deceiving. He's being presented with something that he's not even so sure that he wants to take it. He's not sure that it's something that is real. He doesn't trust it. So be very cautious if you're being presented with something. Use your discernment, use your discretion, because looks can be deceiving. All right, guys, I have pulled a card from my Priestess Light Oracle deck, and we have gotten Hidden Knowledge. And it says, the Priestess of the Lynx gazes at the world with silent understanding. Supernatural eyesight is attributed to the lynx, giving it the ability to see what is secret or hidden. Its tufted ears symbolize clairaudience, the ability to hear what isn't being said. This represents your power at this time. If you sit in silence, a deeper understanding will reveal itself. You will see what people are hiding from you, from others, and even from themselves. You will also be able to hear and comprehend their secrets. In fact, you may find that people share with you their hidden truths and troubles. For this reason, this card could also indicate a new career direction. Due to your deeper understanding and the willingness of others to open up to you, a profession like psychology, social work, or life coaching may be ideal. The lynx is also associated with revelation, mysticism, and wisdom from the unseen world. This means that you have unlimited access to the Akashic records, the universal source of all information, including every detail of every life that each soul entity has ever lived, in addition to seeing your past lives and the future potentials. You have the ability to understand the influence of your present, where all your thoughts, words, and actions become the causes of future effects. You are now able to bring a higher consciousness to your daily life and to receive all the diverse wisdom and inspiration that the Akashic records offer. So spend some time in silent reflection, relax, and receive the information that is hidden from others. Trust your intuitive understanding, for the power of the lynx brings clarity and profound connections to the secret energy all around you. And the affirmation says, I am blessed with intuitive wisdom. I receive helpful insight from the Akashic records whenever I need. So, that is that secret ingredient. Hidden, you gotta listen. You gotta listen to your inner wisdom. Your inner wisdom is what is calling you. So, that's what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you click and subscribe and become a part of this collective. And leave me comments. Let me know how this eclipse energy is affecting you in Leo. It's very powerful. It's very potent. It's very transformative energy. But it can be very playful and fun too. So use all of this to your advantage. And I hope it brings out the inner kid in you. It's definitely going to do that to me. So I hope that you guys enjoy this total solar eclipse in Leo. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Keep looking up. Bye for now.